Welcome to episode 67. We're currently in the Philadelphia route. We're currently just going to figure out why our population just died off. It did both, and I think it's because the power plants just fried themselves. Ain't that good, but we're going to figure it out. You guys can barely see the reflection of your own cells. Pretty much, you guys can see the rim of the reflective metal of the camera. Quite cool, I gotta say, quite cool. It's 2008. Power plants are going out nice and high. Everything's de-densified, and I have no idea. I think we just need way more industrial. Because I just bulldoze a bunch of industrial for those new emergency power plants. Which aren't really more emergency, they're more like, yeah, but we may lose the city if we don't have them. Are we trying to do the definition of an emergency though? We just bulldoze a couple thousand housing and boom, industrial. Hopefully they actually grow that industrial. Well, that's the part of the game that it's the end part that we experiment. Because next time we're going to be experimenting with a new design of having a 2x2 gap so we can increase the surface area of the city. Also probably going to put some ponds, that sounds cool. See, people are de-densifying, and that's maybe a major problem. That is a major problem. But people are growing back. People are growing back, it's okay. Every 3 minutes, it's like a year in this game. But the city looked way more pretty. Yeah, okay, there's the stadium. I like that stadium just right there. Hopefully, next round we get a more, not a better map, how do I want to word it? Pretty much. There's a third map that we haven't gotten yet out of the 4 games. Pretty much, the map is just a straight river down the whole thing. It looks cool. I definitely know it looks cool because it's like pretty much when I was younger. Wow, pretty much I would want to get that map because it's so more simple than just having water here and here. Okay, yeah, the city's de-densifying. That's maybe a problem. I figure out why that's happening. Pollution, is that growing? Pollution is growing. Trash, that might be the major problem. No, this just has a bunch of trash in it. Land value, everything looking decent. Traffic's amazing. That's probably the problem. The environment just crashed. I hope we get geothermal soon. You can see the church way more easier now because there's not a skyscraper in front of it. The museum's right around. Where's the museum? Is it like right over there-ish somewhere? No, we got a university there, so that's a problem. Yeah, where is that thing? There it is. That's the museum, probably. Yeah, museum, one of our best sources of land value. Pyramid. Best, yeah, everything's just good. Nice and lovely. A single one of these, and how much power does... Oh, I thought I had geothermal for a couple seconds. So cost that. How much does each one make? Max capacity. Their surroundings, okay. Okay, so... Okay, so yeah, they're not that much more powerful than a nuclear plant. Still waiting on geothermal. I would love geothermal. I just think we just need to wait more. This time our power plants won't crack under stress because I think the power plants, breaking, or not, which I spooked people living in the city by, not having enough nuclear energy. They didn't have enough glow-in-the-dark power. That would, I think, the problem. Yeah. Also, I think I may or may not have maxed out deployment by mistake. We could build a couple of those areas if we need to. But I think we just need to, because there are ways for industrial to become more dense. And that apartment's back. The weird broke one. It's called modern. It's brutal. Modern is something different. Modern is a bit before brutal, because it's a nice cube. I'm specifically talking about the building right. Be careful, right there. That building right there. Nice cubey boy. The buildings are literally coming up and coming down, like monthly, and I should be cracking my knuckles under this. I got no idea. Should probably not do that on camera, but thank you for interrupting me. Yo, that's everything's just going up in the city, and that was most of our water for over there. We should probably fix that immediately. Looking good, looking good. It's 2020. Nice. There's definitely commercial there. There's industrial all around there. Yeah, everything is looking on the up and up. Whole city just crashes again nonchalantly. Because why not see? Now you can't see that building again. That building looks more prettier, and I can't even see the stadium anymore. Actually, I can kind of see it right there. Quite lovely though, quite lovely. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, like, would, like, the tip change? Because tip is just the same, but I think it's just the background. Okay, that's cool to know. Normally use cool to know. Okay. Okay, looking good, looking good. I guess I wish I knew how, like, what, oh, hey, wait, 600. I would love to figure out how, like, agriculture impacts residential. Or pretty much, like, how would that work? Can you, like, get agriculture to do that? So how's everybody doing? My education went down by 1. Here's the plan, because I don't like that happening. We're dropping 2 universities, right? Found out there's one right there already, but it looks cooler now. There we go. Just drop 2 literal universities right there. Just for the fun of it, because why not? Don't know how, like, the game decides to redevelop an area, but also this area looks better already, so can't complain. Really. See, hey, you can see that building now. Actually, let's check. How good the land over there now? Okay, Mrs. Amanda. I was about to butcher that name. And because of how small it is, gotta zoom in real quick. It's still a little. Oh, that looks sick. And we like 2 whole bus stops. It's Mrs. Jillian. Jillian? Yeah, air nice and clean. Got a bunch of small trees right there. I love it. It's all away from the medieval age. I love it. Oh, wowza. Population's going back up. That's a small problem, but I like it. Traffic's nice and clean. Environment, that's probably the major problem. But you know, the environment went down because of, I think the less road idea may actually be a good idea. Yeah, I keep on thinking because next round we're gonna be designing the city with a space between two. This is like the 4th time me saying it, but for having an 8x8 spacing, so it's gonna be 10x10. Problem being is, like, I'm pretty sure this is a 264 by no, a 256 by 256 grid. Yikes! That's gonna be fun trying to squeeze everybody into that. But this area looks pretty. I forgot we have a university and hospital next to the tall building, art building. One of the two. Wait, factories can redevelop? Never seen this one before, but it looks cool. See? Also, pretty sure because pretty much the smaller buildings will pay more taxes. Because, like, how tax works in this game for some weird reason. Well, I say we drop taxes to 0, and let's see what happens. Got nothing really to lose. Well, Tree's always been running a profit. Next 6 months. Let's see how high we get this population to go. So tax policy doesn't really impact. Oh, it's doing something. Did I just lose 6,000 people somehow? I'm gonna find that big tree again and see what happened. What happened to it? Big tree, where are you? It's a big tree. It's probably gonna be really easy to find. Oh, I forgot. It became a museum. Whoops. So we should probably give an extra layer of industrial next time. Actually, because it's gonna be a new 4x4 method, yeah, we probably just give it an extra roll of industrial, extra roll of people. Jam the whole city up with people. Wanna bang, wanna boom. Yeah, so I think, cool to know. Thank you. Probably. Oh, hey. Oh, welcome to today's date. Nice. 10, 8. Right now. Actually, because of what time, yeah, like the day after, yeah, and now. May. Lovely stuff. See, the environment's all messy now. See, it's dropping. Is it because this little pocket of crime right here? Yeah, it's just little pockets of crime now popping up. Is it a little tax rate or something? Is that a problem? Okay, well, crime. Look at the more industrial we built. Actually, pretty sure how much crime we got for like those little spotty areas. We could just, destroy that row of nuclear reactors and, it's probably the first time you've seen me build prisons, but because like it's a general area. Yeah. Which we also have a bunch of high density housing now. Yeah, that's concerning, I gotta say. But also, I think we did hit higher, but it's pretty good. I do say. I gotta say, but me going very slowly looks like it having an earthquake. Whole tower just. Oh, that's always cool when they all perfectly develop like that. It's like the same size. Okay, that actually looks way more cooler. You got a whole straight row of apartments. Got our research and development right there. Still waiting for geothermal. Seriously, how hard is it to develop geothermal? Do we need to be at like 90 something? Life sensors went down by 1. That's probably concerning. Prank. The pandemic did a reverse card on us. Okay. Does education have a big impact? I think that like the obvious things can actually do things, but when you go more finer, I got no idea anymore. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, I gotta say. I think the next one is gonna be more dystopic. I'm building straight lines, but they can't drive to each other's houses through a very, very badly designed interchange. Houses are still being developed. I like it. And those buildings just came down, and hopefully they get replaced with something cool. Oh, yikes. That's a small problem. That whole corner stays polluted now, and so I think that pollution is actually going to take our city down, because being that area being polluted, that means, does wind actually exist in this game? Oh, that might be a problem. Areas with... Okay, cool to know. Nice to know. Nice to know. Okay, why is the city going down? Going up still? Let me check this water fine. Crime's a bit spotty throughout the city. But yeah, what's the problem here? There's no crime. But why is there a low crime rate? Wait, only in parks? Wait. How is there just two? That's just weird. Looks cool, and that area is not being polluted. I think it's because that area is not developed. Harry's had straight twos. That's cool to know as our date. Okay, that's gonna be a cool day next year. Just straight twos. But I did miss the when I counted down from 1, 2, 3, 4, like a couple days. I think February. Hey, we're at 69. Nice. 70? Do I want to give this another episode, though? That's my main concern. It means I have to stay up later. But also seeing the city go fully. You know what? I'll give it a couple extra minutes. Yeah. But that would make sense. People are still moving in for some messed up reason. I know those places are getting water, I know that. Mr. Clark, I think, is he 55 or is that just what number he is? 79, that's cool, though. 79. Okay, so that's the person's age right there. 45, 71. 90, no, 27. So, I wonder, can I find out even 100, like, that are in the hundreds? That sounds quite cool. Yeah, me hoping that there's Easter eggs somewhere in this game for some weird reason. That sounds like a weird hope. Sounds quite cool. Dope, and I got something to stick to my arm. Hey, my arm's didn't fall asleep while, me holding down, 80,000? Yeah, I'm gonna call it. We're gonna do another episode and let's see how high we can get the population. It's just kind of fun trying to figure out how high we can get it. Also, before that, let's just make sure our taxes are, not going to kill us. Sounds cool. Okay. Hopefully that just didn't destroy us. Okay. that may have destroyed us. Okay. Well, I'm just stuttering right now. Yeah, I think that may have destroyed us. Well, I don't feel satisfied on ending it there, so hopefully you enjoyed the sick montage. This may be the last one. I'm gonna think about it for a couple seconds before recording the next one. Yeah, the city could actually hit that limit though. Not sure what limit I'm talking about. I'm just speaking words. 700,000 that always just sounds cool. Damn. Oh, I'm tired. Thank God I got some water right next to me. I can just throw that into my face. That's gonna wake me up, I think. That's the water. And it's saved. Well, thank you for watching. See everybody in the next episode. And well, goodbye.